Hello friends, good morning. So this is 20th of January 2026, Tuesday, and here we are back with the discussion of the Hindu editorial. Okay, so yesterday we did not had a discussion on the Hindu, rather we did discuss Indian Express because the Hindu did not had a good editorial for our examination. Okay, so that is why we leave yesterday discussing this Hindu editorial. Okay, now here we have the news with respect to the digital currency. So include digital currency link on on BRICS agenda, RBI to government. So RBI has suggested government that look, you should include digital currency link on the BRICS agenda. Okay, so you see, digital currency has been one of the favorite topics of the UPSC in last 5 years because I think two or three times they have asked question on the BRICS. Oh, sorry, digital currency. Okay, so let us see the news. Okay, so Reserve Bank of India has recommended to the center that a proposal connecting the center bank digital currencies of BRICS uh, um, countries be included on the agenda for the 2026 summit of grouping. Two sources have said they requested anonymity as they were not authorized to speak publicly. The proposal seeks to make cross-border payments easier in a move that could reduce reliance on the US dollar as geopolitical tensions rise. The RBI's recommendation builds on a 2025 declaration at the BRICS summit in Brazil. So 2025 BRICS summit happened in Brazil, which pushed for interoperability between members' payment systems to make cross-border transactions more efficient. The RBI has publicly expressed interest in linking India's digital rupee with other nations' CBDCs to expedite cross-border transactions and bolster its currency's global usage. It has, however, said its effort to promote the rupee's global use are not aimed at promoting de-dollarization. Okay, so India will host the next BRICS summit later this year. So this year, India is going to host the BRICS summit. If the RBI's recommendation is accepted, a proposal to link the digital currencies of BRICS members would be put forward for the first time. The BRICS includes so who are the part of BRICS? So Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, among others. The initiative could irritate the US, which has warned against any moves to bypass the dollar US dollar. US President Donald Trump has previously said the BRICS alliance is anti-American and he threatened to impose tariffs on its members. While none of the BRICS members have fully launched their digital currencies, all five main members have been running pilot projects. Okay, so that is the thing. Not much important news for us. So we'll leave this and we'll jump to the editorial. Okay, so calling out the AD's action, the media trials. Okay, so today we will understand about the actions of the ADs. Okay, so let us explore. Okay, so last year in June, when Madras High Court stayed all proceedings initiated by the Directorate of Enforcement (ED) against film producer Akash Bhaskaran, he was left in disbelief but was still a relieved man. Just weeks earlier, sanctions of the media had reported him as a key figure in an alleged 1,000 crore Tasmak liquor scam. The ED had raided his home in May, seized the laptop and mobile phones, and had also sealed the premises of associate Bikram Ravindran. Uh, YouTube personalities claimed that investigators had discovered assets such as luxury watches. The media did not cover itself in glory by airing visuals of incriminating WhatsApp chat printouts, which had been found thrown out during one of ED's searches. Hashtags, trends, memes flourished, and political opponents quoted ever-expanding figures in this alleged scam. All this collapsed the moment the courts examined the facts. The Madras High Court held that raids on Mr. Bhaskaran and Mr. Ravinder were effectively illegal. noting that there was no credible information to link them to any scheduled offense or even the alleged Tamil Nadu State Marketing Corporation Limited scam. The High Court stayed all proceedings against the two men and directed the ED to return all seized vehicles and materials to them. It also held that the agency had no authority to seal premises or issue courtship summons in the absence of predicate offense. Uh, faced with judicial scrutiny, the AD revoked the search authorization and unsealed the premises, and it tendered an unconditional apology. When the ED attempted to issue fresh summons, the Supreme Court of India stepped in and stayed the broader probe, observing that the ED was crossing all limits and violating federal principles. They witness a big mandate. This is an episode that matters. This is because it captures a pattern that has become familiar. Search and arrest first, investigate later, make selective leaks to friendly media, and then quietly retreat when courts demand evidence. The EDA has been entrusted to administer the Prevention of Money Laundering Act (PMLA) 2002, which is meant to prevent the criminals from enjoying proceeds of crime. The structure of the law is clear in principle. There must first be a schedule offense that generates proceeds of crime. In practice, the ED has inverted its logic. In many cases, it treats the money laundering process as independent of an underlying crime and then proceeds to establish a predictive offense to justify its action. Not much important, so we'll leave this. Now let us see other thing. Okay. Now, not important. Why SIR verification needs to be completely digitalized. This is also not important. So we'll leave this. So today also not much important thing with respect to what exam has come. Okay. Now we'll see the world news. Okay. So Iran to consider lifting restrictions on internet. State TV hacked briefly. Seven killed as blast rips through Chinese hotel in Afghan capital. Okay. Trump tells Norway his Greenland threats linked to Nobel Prize snub. China's population drops for fourth year but at historic low. Okay. UK attempt negotiating with Trump while keeping possibility of retaliation option. US held talks with hardline Venezuelan minister months before capture of Maduro. High-speed train collision kills 40 in Spain. Authorities fear more casualties. Now, let us see anything is important. If at all anything is important, then we'll discuss. Otherwise, we'll not discuss. So, EC to host international conference on election management democracy. Okay, I think that is what we need to discuss and understand from the examination perspective. Yes, so we'll end up here. Okay. Okay, thank you so much.